Hello, hello, hello. Decisive, how are you doing in this fine evening? I am happy to see you here. Honestly, don't know. What's up? What's on your mind, man? I'm just writing a tweet out. And then I'm gonna send my whatever into another promotional channel. So I'm doing that. I'm still here, so I'm just gonna check back here and there with the chat. I got invited to a party that was yesterday, so I went because it's rare that I get invited to anything. So what's up? That sounds like a novel experience for you, a new experience. So what's on your mind, man? How are you feeling? Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Twitch.tv/Freddy Lucius. Okay. It was kind of fun, but I kind of just was holding candle since most people there were in couples. Holding candle. Do you mind elaborate on that? I think that's the first time I've heard that kind of expression. Like, were you lighting the way for like these people? Were you like shepherding people? I have to load in, but I'm almost done with sending my shit out. And that should be okay. Yeah, okay, cool. It's when there's a couple that invites you to some kind of event, but they mostly pay attention to each other because you know they're a couple. Ah, okay. So it's kind of like you became the universal third wheel. If I'm understanding correctly. That sucks. I'm sorry, man. Other than that, was it at least... Well, you did say it was kind of fun. What did you end up doing over there? Were you able to connect with people? Like, people that were worth your time? Yeah, it was mostly pretty fun. That's good, man. That's good. Anything on the agenda for the rest of today? Huh. What's going on? I couldn't reversal. Whoa. Sora feels so seamless to use in combat. Yeah, I can't find any reversals in my combat. Sora has, well, hence his name. Sora quite literally means sky in Japanese, if I recall correctly. But Sora has such an affinity in fighting as an aerial unit. It behooves me to tackle enemies in the air as much as possible.
Your Majesty?
Shh. You gotta board the train and leave town. The train knows the way. Here.
Your Majesty!
The king? Was that really him?
It could have been. Yep, I know it was.
Now we know he's okay.
The king was locked in the realm of darkness, right?
Uh-huh.
But we just saw him.
Yep.
And if the king is here, that means Riku's here.
He's gotta be.
Well, I'm gonna go look for Riku. Then he and I can go back to the islands together. Kairi's there waiting for us. What are you two gonna do?
Oh. Gosh, Sora, do you have to ask?
Hey, what's so funny?
Your face. What do you say, guys? Let's stick together for one more journey. To where again?
We have to board the train.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
wait up!
Huh?
Hey, Sora?
What?
Nothing, but
We came to see you off. It just seemed like something we ought to do.
Oh. Really? Thanks.
You should hurry and get your tickets.
Right.
Huh?
What is it?
They're the same.
Yeah.
Three tickets, please. I can't help feeling like we won't see this town again.
Why not?
You're thinking too much.
Yeah, you're right.
God, I'm so glad I had my mic turned off. Decisive, that fucking sent me cracking up. What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ. Okay, I gotta check if he sounds like that in the Portuguese dub. It'll probably be a variation of, but I highly doubt. I can only assume that maybe, just maybe, they may have put in a voice actor that has a deeper tone. That's just an assumption of mine. Oh no, he sounds even worse. Is it like a higher pitch or a lower pitch? I can barely understand what he's saying. Oh man, that's rough.
Okay, let's go. Bye.
hey, Sora? You sure we haven't met before?
Positive. Why do you ask?
I don't know.
You okay?
Yeah. Don't know where it came from.
Pull it together.
Right. See ya. I'm sad.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we can visit Hayner and those guys again.
Guess that's that.
Let's go.
Go where? It's not like we have homes to return to. We don't exist, remember?
Yes, it's true. We may not have homes. But there is some place I want to go. And someone I want to see.
Same here. So, you think you might let us go? I know you're here to get rid of us, but...
Diz wants to get rid of me?
Go.
You sure about this?
I owe you both.
For what?
Castle Oblivion. You helped us.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Thank you.
There goes our ride.
So, I just wanted to say a few things. I don't know if you saw the prologue to this game, Decisive, but this game is probably the apotheosis, the zenith, the quintessential form of what Kingdom Hearts is supposed to be. Everything from Kingdom Hearts 1 all the way to Kingdom Hearts 2, including Chain of Memories in the timeline, and the dropped child of 358 over 2 days, because I don't think it was a good game, but I think it was good of what it did for the series. The writing of Days I think was really bad, but it helped set up plot for what was to be for the rest of the series. That being said, Kingdom Hearts 2, especially Final Mix, it is the quality of writing and the quality of symbolism, the quality of themes and motifs. It is almost masterful. It is almost so fucking good. It is the convergence of all these different storylines and character arcs just pinpointing and intersecting through the life and vessel of what Sora is. He is quite literally the pillar of light driving forward everything of everyone's journey. And it is so... This game is such a fucking powerful existence, and it is such a beautiful journey, and I'm so happy to honestly be back playing this game in the current time of my life. There's so much has changed in my life. There's so much that that has brought on new meanings through in this game because of my experiences in life. And oh my god, that particular scene where Axel, Naminé, and that hooded figure, the accomplice to Diz, it added so much and it connected so many pieces quite symbolically and almost literally. Naminé is the chain that links so many pieces on the board of Kingdom Hearts, from Chain of Memories, quite literally being the link between Kingdom Hearts 1 to Kingdom Hearts 2 and Days. And oh my god, I just don't know how to properly express how powerful that scene was right there. That conversation between Naminé and Axel about, like, where do we go? We don't have a home to return to. We're a bunch of nobodies. And it is it's almost literal in the terms of, like, what they are representing in the series, because they are nobodies. They are the vessels at which, when a Heartless comes to fruition, the Heartless is that of which has taken on the heart from the shell of a person, and what is left behind is the body. The mind is, if I'm understanding correctly, it gets either sent elsewhere or it gets trapped within the vessel of the Heartless, if I'm understanding correctly. And what gets left behind is the shell, which is the nobody, which were in the battle sequence. One of them were Dusks, and those were the nobodies. Axel and Naminé are nobodies. And that scene was such a symbolic and literal intersection of all these different powerful forms of writing. It's just, this game is such a beautiful experience, and I'm just happy to be able to have the opportunity to play it again.
What's going on?
I sent some of my lackeys inside to see if the master in this here tower's as big and tough as they say. Word is he's a real powerful sorcerer, which would make him the perfect bodyguard for me. See, it don't matter how tough he is. Once he's a Heartless, he'll do as I say.
Yes.
That's right. They're those things that come out of the darkness in folks' hearts. Why, with all those Heartless at her side, my dear friend Maleficent is gonna conquer everything. And since I got me a debt to pay, I'm going round to a bunch of different worlds and building an army of Heartless, special for her. Oh, why am I talking to you pipsqueaks anyway? Go on, Scram. I'm behind schedule as it is.
You ought to find something nicer to do.
Oh, says who? What? Oh, it's you!
Pete?
What are you two Nimrods doing here?
What are you doing here?
You know him?
We sure do. Pete's been causing trouble for ages. His Majesty banished him to another dimension a long time ago. I wonder how he escaped.
You want to know how, eh? Well, Maleficent busted me out, that's how. And now your world, no, all the worlds are gonna belong to yours truly. 'Cause Maleficent's gonna help me conquer them.
Maleficent, huh?
Oh, what are you laughing at? Why, Maleficent's power is so great that...
She's toast.
Huh?
Sorry, but Maleficent can't help you now.
What do you mean? You! So you're the ones that did it!
Well, we might have had something to do with it.
Heartless Squad, round up!
That was quick, what the fuck?
You just wait. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, messes with the mighty Pete.
So, Mighty Pete, who lives in this tower anyway?
Oh, you don't know, eh? Well, it's old Yen Sid. Of course, he's probably a heartless by now.
Master Jensen lives here?
Yen Sid is the king's teacher.
Wow, sounds powerful.
The way that they constructed their soundtrack is so fitting with every area that we go to. Like, with Twilight Town, I believe that's the name, right? I think it's Twilight Town. There's this sense of, like, warm nostalgia, something that seeks to comfort us. And now that we're here, there's this sense of mysteriousness, this mystical force. It's pretty nutty. It is pretty nutty how well and how loved this game was in the making, as well as how loved this was in its delivery. There is just so much love that, like, that echoes and bleeds from the existence of this game. I need to fix their settings. They have to be moderate. They are so annoying. And like, what the hell is Goofy doing? Yeah, I need to fix their settings. I need to see what's going on. What the dog doing? Right? Right, I actually want, the one thing that I do want to read consistently in this game, because I don't really care about anything else, are the Ansem reports, the secret Ansem reports. I don't care, I really don't care about anything else. Do I want to be supported? Or do I want a huddle attack? I think target attack works. Yeah. Yeah, target attack works. it seems more appropriate. Because if it's a huddle attack, it doesn't guarantee that they're going to be attacking what my target is. This will conduct a level of synergy. Configure? Can I not adjust the settings of them? I can't... Huh. I don't understand. Call down. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so reports. I have made a grave mistake. My study of the darkness of the heart began with a simple psychological test and quickly snowballed. Spurred on by my youngest apprentice, Ienzo, I constructed a massive laboratory in the basement of my castle. Unbeknownst to me, my 6 apprentices then began collecting a large number of subjects on which to perform dangerous experiments into the darkness of the heart. As soon as I found out, I called my apprentices together and ordered them not only to cease their studies, but to destroy the results of their research thus far. What on earth was happening within the hearts of my 6 beloved apprentices? While pursuing the mystery of the darkness of the heart, could they themselves have strayed into its depths? Yet I remain the foolish of all, for having begun these experiments. We are not meant to interfere in the depths of another's heart, no matter what our reasons for doing so. And my error plunged me into despair. A visitor from another world soothed my dejected soul. A tiny king named Mickey came wielding a legendary key, the infamous Keyblade said to bring both chaos and prosperity to the world. He was very knowledgeable on many topics, and we deepened our friendship as we conversed companionably. Yeah. Upon his advice, I decided to review the data obtained at my basement lab. That is when I discovered the answer and reports. Though they bore my name, the only one I had written was number 0. Apparently he had gone on to pen numbers 1 through 8 himself. Mickey is a king? Yeah. He is the king. And that was established in Kingdom Hearts 1. Yes, the first subject in my foolish experiments. Oh. Always gotta handle the soldier first. Damn, dude. Okay. That's why I opt to tackle the soldier first if it's the commanding unit. But if it's a platoon of soldiers, then there's only so much I could do. I have to play more strategically. Yeah, I'm really liking the setting so far. There's a lot of synergy.
Things haven't changed one bit.
Well, it's a good thing we're on the job then.
So, the worlds aren't at peace after all?
I have to make sure that, like, it isn't so much that I'm requesting my my teammates to support me. I'm asking them to support me through combat. So the fact that I'm helping them synergize with my targeting and converging all of our forces onto one unit at a time is actually really fucking good. So, and I'm also making sure that their utilities of their respective abilities and items are being used conservatively.
Master Jensen, it's an honor.
Hey there.
Sora, show some respect.
So, you are Sora. Now then, have you seen the king yet?
Yes, we did, Master, but we didn't get a chance to talk to him.
Yes, the king has been quite busy of late. Therefore, it would seem that the task of instructing you three falls upon my shoulders. You have a perilous journey ahead of you. You must be well prepared.
You mean, we have to go on another quest? I was looking forward to finding my friend Riku, so we could go back to the islands.
Yes, I know. However, everything in your journey, Sora, is connected. Whether you will find your way home to the islands, whether you will return alone or with your friend, and whether or not the islands will still be there. And the key that connects them all is you, Sora.
I'm the key?
Chosen wielder of the Keyblade, you are the key that will open the door to light. This book contains valuable knowledge you will need for your journey. Study it carefully. Once you have finished, we will speak of the enemies you will surely confront.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Bury the light deep within. Cast aside, there's no coming home. We're burning chaos in the wind. Drifting in the ocean all alone. Okay, so some plot. The beginning. Each journey gives rise to chance encounters, and each encounter brings forth a farewell. When a farewell leads to a journey, the worlds open their hearts. There are those chosen by the light and those ensnared by darkness, friends who share the same bonds though their paths may differ. When you doubt the path trod thus far, when the hand you held is lost to you, gaze anew at the heart that once was, for all the answers are within. You sing well, mate. Thank you, I appreciate it. Believe it or not, I have not done any vocal training until this sickness, this cough has been plaguing me, my vocal training has started like no more than 2 to 3 weeks ago. That was per suggestion from one of my friends, because I explained all of the conditions and like shenanigans that has been transpiring with me on like regarding my health, and she said she quite literally was like concerned, and like to a drastic degree, because from what I'm explaining, nothing of what's plaguing me makes any sense, which is like yeah, and she suggested that I pick up on an instrument to undergo the trial and tribulations of like breathing control and training regarding like I guess the esophagus, the lungs, and the chest, and being able to project as I guess that. But I was like, she first suggested, I believe, vocal training though, and she suggested doing scales and whatnot. I was like, and before suggesting instrument and picking up that sort of vector of training, and I was like, I resonate more with the idea of vocal training because that's what I've wanted to do my entire life. I wanted to sing like a long time, but my parents, my family didn't really see that being the vector of which was the correct direction of where I was to go. I was to undergo the trials and tribulations of athleticism, swimming, tennis. That was early in life. What the fuck is going on? Who's texting me? Anyway, so that was like my early childhood, going through the trials and tribulations of swimming and tennis, which I very much miss so, and I don't really have anyone like in real life to play tennis with, which kind of fucking blows. It's not like that's a very specific area of which I cannot suffice through the presence of friends that I've met over the internet and have the company of from different countries in the world. It's quite literally, I need the physical presence of someone who is athletically endowed and like has athletic prowess, knowing that they can bring me into like the trials of pain and punishment and the trials and tribulations of what I'm seeking, so that I can grow within the realm of tennis. That is something that I want, but I can't have, because I am kind of in a precarious situation where I kind of left everything behind in the area of which I live in, and I kind of don't think that I can, I don't have the ability yet, or the circumstances, or the resources yet to find it within myself and find it within my environment to converge on a point of access in order to facilitate my desire to be a behavioral testament and event that will come forth, so that I can enact my desire to partake in the habitual grounds of tennis, if that makes sense. And so, because of that precarious situation that I'm in, I am unsure of what's gonna happen with that particular vector of desire and activity. I'm satisfying myself through the trials and tribulations of weight training instead. I get to practice a lot of my breathing there, so that's fine. A lot of vocal training is allowing me to treat what's going on with the cough, very much so. And a lot of the routine that I utilize for treating, like a vaporizer, a heated vaporizer with water droplets that will almost melt whatever it is that is the symptoms that I'm dealing with. I have a vapor inhaler that helps like cool everything down and like treat and kind of impede the problems that I'm dealing with. What else? I have a prescribed inhaler, and sometimes I get over-the-counter medication so that I don't have to deal with whatever it is that is plaguing me for my throat, my esophagus, my lungs, the bronchospasms that I'm dealing with, speculatively bronchospasms, and speculatively on my end, from my mind, I think it's my mononucleosis from 2019 that's exasperating the conditions of which I'm having to deal with up to today. So, it's just a lot of shenanigans that I am currently dealing with, that has just so happened to converge from, like, the grounds of my childhood all the way up to the grounds of, like, my adulthood. And, like, it's actually pretty interesting how, like, my past and my present is converging to kind of clash and bring forth this hellfire that I have to quell, you know? Interlude, a long dream, a sad farewell hanging in the air in that world in between. What is reality, what is illusion? The path chosen by the young boy leads to his memories. When caught in the stream of the days and nights going past, gaze anew at your steps, for there all confusion will end. The future story. Will the day come when this battle born of confusion will end? It is different things to different people. Can the reality be that which is hidden? The reason is mere existence. Still, memories can be believed. Be not afraid and trust your body to the soothing waves of your memories. By and by, your fleeting rest will be over and everything will begin. All of this sounds so, like, almost religious, and it's very interesting that, like, there is no reference to religion in this game other than, like, the philosophical conundrums and the ideological conundrums of, like, light versus dark and, like, what forms they take, and like in Kingdom Hearts 1, spoiler alert, Ansem is the representation of like everything that is dark and everything of a person that seeks darkness and tries to wield darkness so that they can justify the chaos that they feel inside of them, so that they can enact their will and serve their will to facilitate destruction in the world. That was what Ansem is, at least to my interpretation, and as well as whatever sort of story details that actually constructed him. For Sora in the first game, he was this symbol, and no, not even, a pillar of light that paved way for the rest of his compatriots as well as those that he's connected to. And he is this warm vector of light that shines so brightly. It's almost like it's radiating and pulsing, and it just reaches into the depths of someone's soul, almost to the point where like it's not intrusive, but it almost soothes your heart. And when it came down to the cataclysmic clash of philosophy and ideology between Sora and Ansem, when Kingdom Hearts opened and Ansem was requesting for the darkness to come forth and serve him, it was actually light that came forth and radiated and pulsated, shining in the darkest of dusk. And it was such a fucking beautiful conclusion to Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, holy shit. It was so beautiful.
But wait a sec. How come the Heartless are still running around?
Your past endeavors did prevent an immense effusion of Heartless from the Great Darkness. Make no mistake about that. However, the Heartless are darkness made real, and darkness yet lingers in every heart. The Heartless are fewer, but while darkness exists in a single heart, it will be difficult to eliminate them.
Gorge, that must mean if everybody's heart was full of light, them Heartless would go away.
Now, it is time to speak of the enemies that you will encounter. If one such as you, Donald, yields to the darkness in their heart, they too will become a Heartless. But you know this. The Heartless are always lurking and ever seeking to capture new hearts. Never let your guard down. Now then. At times, if someone with a strong heart and will, be they evil or good, becomes a Heartless, the empty shell they leave behind begins to act with a will of its own. An empty vessel whose heart has been stolen away. A spirit that goes on even as its body fades from existence. For you see, no bodies do not truly exist at all. No bodies may seem to have feelings, but this is a ruse. They only pretend to have hearts. You must not be deceived.
No bodies. They don't exist.
Now then, the being you see before you is known as a dusk. They are the most common form of nobody. But there are others, some larger, some with frightening and unique powers. Be vigilant. On your journey, you will meet an alarming number of dusks. They will all attempt to do you harm. Still, they are nothing but empty shells, destined to return to darkness. But... the beings you see before you now are different. These powerful nobodies have formed a group called Organization 13. It commands the lesser nobodies.
Organization 13.
While Heartless act on instinct, nobodies function in a higher manner. They can think and plan, and it seems they are working towards a goal. What that goal is, we do not know. The king sensed the danger and journeyed forth to fight it. He found the Dark Realm's Keyblade and with it closed the door. Now he's traveling from world to world, fighting the Heartless as he seeks the answer to the riddle of the Nobodies and Organization 13.
Then I guess we better go find the king first.
But where could he be?
Well, we won't know till we look.
Yeah, and the king must know where Riku is, because the two of them were together in the Realm of Darkness when we closed the door. You know, after defeating Ansem.
So, before you go, you will need more suitable traveling clothes. Those look a bit too small for you. Through there, you'll find 3 good fairies. If you ask, they'll create for you appropriate garments.
Gorsh, Sora, you sure are growing fast.
I guess.
Yeah, Organization 13 is actually like, it's referencing the number 13 and how people in traditional, at least from what I understand, modern like folktale, 13 is a very unlucky number. So it's referencing that, and in, I don't know if it's a spoiler, but like, the number 7 is referenced as well to counter the unlucky number 13, as the lucky number 7 being that the 7 princesses of light, or the 7 warriors of light, against the 13 darknesses. Alright, so what the fuck? I didn't pay attention to any of that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Chain of Memories, fucking beautiful games. Great games. And Chain of Memories, it just so happened that like it did really well to serve the series. I will stand true and tried to this statement. I think 358 over 2 days fucking sucked, but it did good for the series. As a standalone game, I think it really sucked because of a character assassination in that game. Quite literally, as like qualitatively, a character assassination in writing. I hate that game so much. It sucks. It sucks so much.
Me, you guys, Riku, and the king. I don't care who this organization is or what it's planning. With the 5 of us, 6 of us, there's nothing to worry about, right?
Yeah!
Well, look who's here, dears. Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Oh, if you're looking for clothes, you've come to the right place.
I'll do the designing.
Oh, that will never do. Oh, now, dears.
But don't you like this better?
Hold on.
Are you certain?
Blue.
Would you just decide?
Oh, well.
All right, then. Together now, dears. And no more squabbling. Oh, my.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, yes. He does look very dashing. Now, those aren't ordinary garments.
They have very special powers. Take the orb, dear.
And watch what happens.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Wow!
2 Keyblades!
This journey's going to be twice as difficult as your last. The garments also have other powers. But you'll have to discover what they are as you continue on your journey.
Okay, I'll do my best. And thanks a lot.
Oh, and there's something else for you from Master Yensid. Oh, boy!
Yeah, so as I was saying, like, the combat in this game feels so fucking good. Like, the game design, the game designers, the developers, the publishing team, the direction from Nomura, like, they all worked in tandem to really develop the fundamental understanding and love for what this game needed, especially in the combat, not just the writing, not just the symbolism, the motifs, the themes, not just the plot. It is also within the fucking combat. Like, dude, oh, holy shit, this game is quite... I stand true and try that this game is the apotheosis, the zenith, and the quintessence of the series. I can't... this game is so fucking good. It is as powerful as it absorbs party members' strength, but they will disappear while transformed. Okay. Okay, so I get high jump from this one. Nice. Okay, so for each attack dealt to the enemy in Valor form, 1 point of experience is gained. That's actually really fucking good. What, that sounds way too good? Yeah. It's nutty. Actually, no, you need ether. No, I need to give him health. I can't trust him. He's a piece of shit. I don't have any magic yet, which is a shame. I actually really like playing this game because it's not as like mentally and emotionally taxing on me. And what I mean by that, like in comparison that like the games that really drain me because of like how much of a very good theatrical experience they are, as well as like in contrast, the hellfire of like hellacious, devilish, just bursting of emotional and mental energy converging on just explosive desire and explosive combat that Hades is versus Death Stranding. This game is like the beautiful tranquility and peace that I honestly need for my soul. Like, this game is so fucking beautiful, and it's so nice. That's why whenever I get into the battles and the pains and the trials and tribulations and the punishment of the combat in this game in particular because of critical mode, that's when like it wakes me up to the idea that holy fuck, this game tricks you. It tricks you and it deceives you, where it whispers like gentle symphonies into your ears, and it kind of soothes your soul so that when you get to the combat, God, you better wake up or else it'll fucking punish you. What the fuck? That sounds counterintuitive in terms of, but if you found it in your pocket, it must have something to do with your adventure. Some of the dialogue, I'm just like, I don't really care for. Oh, puzzle pieces. Stuff that I don't care about. Why would you set a mood? Why would you set a mood and then expect a whole different mood when the battle starts? I understand where you're coming from. I do. However, the grounds and the battlefields of critical mode is meant to be a very punishing experience. So, like, the thing that of which I explained to you is not representative of like the pristine vanilla experience of like normal, and underneath critical is like hard mode, something like that, or proud mode, and that is the next step into like a more hellacious punishing experience. But I'm going into critical mode. That is the zenith of like and the apotheosis of pain and punishment in this game. So it sort of is a philosophical and ideological conundrum where like, and not even conundrum, it's like a deliberation on, don't let this game trick you into being soothed and complacent, because if you fall asleep to your 2-hour symphony and you dream of peace and tranquility and you don't allow yourself to wake up in time, you're going to get punished time and time again. And I think that is a beautiful message that is thematically parallel to life, because I think that when people allow themselves to get complacent because of the peace and tranquility that they have in their life, I think that is when they start to spin the very complacency that will send them into the death of progress and contributing to almost the death of humanity. And I think that this The critical mode is quite literally a critical lens on finding a balance between peace and tranquility and fighting against complacency through the arduous trials and tribulations that will facilitate pain and punishment.
Hey, it's the gummy ship.
So you guys ready to go?
Now, just a moment. Because of your previous endeavors, the worlds have returned to their original states. That means the pathways between them have disappeared.
How do we get around?
Do not fear. If what the king suspected proves true, the worlds have prepared new pathways along which you may travel. These pathways may be utilized by unlocking special gates. How these gates are opened, I'm afraid I do not know. However, the Keyblade will serve as your guide. When a beam of light radiates from the Keyblade, return to the gummy ship. Though the worlds may seem far apart and out of reach, they nonetheless remain connected by invisible ties, as do our hearts.
Our hearts are connected.
That is correct.
Got it.
But be warned, as you proceed, the Heartless and the Nobodies will be using their own paths, corridors of darkness, to travel from world to world. They may be attempting to link these dark pathways to the gates between the worlds.
Hey, that's not fair.
Now then, that is all the information I can give to you. Go forth, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Everyone is waiting.
Okay, let's get going.
Master Jensen.
We sure do appreciate the help.
My goodness, what's that? Haven't we seen this somewhere before?
Yes, dear. I wonder whose it was.
Oh, Malefa! No, we mustn't remember her name. Oh, dear. She was a mean old witch. Oh, no. The memories are coming back. What'll we do? Oh, what'll we do?
Goodness me. Oh, whatever shall we do? Perhaps we should tell Master Yen Sid.
Yes, that's what we must do. Hurry. Maleficent!
Howdy, Sora. How you doing?
It's your favorite gummy engineers here, ready for duty. Chip?
And Dale. Happy flying!
Only one?
That's no good.
Wait, I think it's a world we know.
Maleficent! Maleficent! Maybe they really did finish her off. Ooh, this castle sure ain't what I expected. No shine, no nothing. Oh, now what's gonna happen to our plan?
It's Hollow Bastion.
Gorge, looks kind of different now.
I hope you and the kid are doing okay.
Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have to do some fighting.
So, like, later, in the later stages of my life, when it came down to video games, I've had a bit of a gravitation towards higher difficulties and those sort of shenanigans. And I think it parallels this ideological and philosophical conundrum that I face, and almost a cataclysmic desire for me to chase down the grounds of difficulty and challenges, because to me, if I don't do that in life, I cannot find it within myself to properly have a journey by myself, like alone. I cannot find a journey alone of which I can seek in order to grow as rapidly and as destructively as possible. If I cannot find it within myself to bestow the change of difficulty, the zenith of difficulty, the apotheosis of difficulty, and other quintessential forms of difficulty upon myself, if I cannot bestow those pains and punishment upon myself and find it within myself to climb out of the hellhole of fire that I am burning in and almost incinerating myself to ashes in, how can I find it within myself to be the best version of who I can potentially be if I cannot find these challenges to fulfill and to complete? And if they defeat me, then I can rise from the ashes again as a new person, almost like a cyclical hellfire of rebirth. And the more and more I find myself in the chains of destruction, and the more and more that I keep winning these battles of challenges, the more and more that I get defeated, the more and more I get to rise from the cyclical hellfire of rebirth. And I get to time and time again prove if I'm worthy or unworthy of whatever it is that I'm seeking, to see what is over the horizon of this, honestly, this war inside of me, to see if I'm worthy of being victorious. And I seek all these different challenges, whether it be in life or in video games, because I'm trying to see if I am worthy of continuing on, to see if I am worthy of being with my friends, to see if I am worthy of being with the people that I love and care about. And a lot of my journey in life is to fulfill and to complete that mission, to finish this war inside of me that has begun from the fruition of my birth, from the fruition of my life. And it doesn't matter how many people that I have to abandon. It doesn't matter how many people that I have to leave behind. It doesn't matter how much destruction that I have to leave behind. I am sorry to the people that I leave behind. I'm sorry to the people that I've hurt. I'm sorry that, like, I honestly am such a fucking terrible person. I'm trying so hard to not let my past haunt me, and the past of who I used to be, the shitty person that I used to be. I'm trying so hard to make sure that all these vessels of regret, these ghosts from my past, I'm trying so hard not to let them haunt me and win. And I am trying so hard to make sure that whatever happens going forward, I abandon those who try to fix me, and I leave behind those who think they know better for me, and I try to fight back against them and make sure that they understand they have no place in my life. The people who have place in my life and deserve a place in my life are the people who know that I love them and I care about them, and that they will try their best to support me in whatever endeavor that I try to fight in and win in. Because at the end of the day, love to me is not about fixing someone. I'm not your fucking broken doll. I'm not your fucking broken toy that you need to fix. I just want your love and support. And that is what I'm willing to give to the people that I love and care about. The love and support that I wish to seek, that I do seek, that I want in my life. Because at the end of the day, to me, this is my philosophical and ideological understanding of what love is. Love is not about fixing someone when they are in pain. Love is about acknowledging the flaws that they have and walking side by side with them in their journey to try and fix their own flaws, and try to see and acknowledge what problems that they have so that they can conjure up the solution of their own volition and prerogative to see if they are worthy of continuing on to find the horizon of which they will solve those respective problems in their life. To me, that is the apotheosis of what love really is, and that love will take on many different forms. And to me, I am sorry for what I've done and all the sins that I've committed in my past. I'm fucking sorry. I understand that, like, I was such a fucking shitty person, but holy fuck, I am not sorry for who I've become. I am not sorry for constantly seeking out the grounds of challenges and battlefields that will send me into the hellfire, the cyclical hellfire of rebirth, to send me into the new iterations of who I will be. I have to be better, I have to improve, I have to be the person that deserves all the people that I love in my life. Because for them, I will do anything to make sure that I am worthy of them. And to help them understand that I fucking love them. For them, I will do anything and nothing else matters. And that is my fucking mission in life. Man. For me, Kingdom Hearts, this game in particular, this iteration, is very therapeutic because it helps me understand more about myself as I keep going. I'll get two, I guess. Okay, so I should be alright to go. This could be nice to get, but I will hold off. Do I even have anything to sell? No, I have to keep all those. Oh, I should get these. It's a good thing I didn't get anything from the other shop. Mate, you went from philosophical to normal too fast. My brain can't process all this information so quickly. Dude, I'm sorry. Talk to Moogles in towns. They can synthesize items with the various materials. Collect the materials used for item synthesis to create various items. Right, I have to find it within myself to be adamant on collecting synthesis material as I proceed with every area. So like, it will behoove me to grind and farm as much as possible with every world that I get into, because this right here in particular, this is a beautiful, very beautiful quintessential form of like crafting and like being able to give power to the players so that they can say, hey, you know, you have all these available resources in the worlds of which you are traversing through. Here's an extra bit of power that you can have. Try and find all these items, these materials, so that you can craft items that won't normally be available in shops, and they will serve you to become powerful assets and tools to fight your enemies. And oh my god, it's such a, this shit is so fun, man. I accidentally, no, don't worry about it, man. What? It makes me wonder if like it makes me wonder if what he's seeking is sea salt ice cream. I'm trying to make an I'm sorry if I'm butchering this term, Aimana or Aimana in Blender. It's like a mini Hatsumiku with no mouth, because also Aimana Hatsune Miku with no mouth because it looked simple enough. Gotcha. How's that coming along? I'm 2 hours in and not even halfway there. Eh? Oh, dude, I can only imagine, man. Like the amount of like undulating effort and difficulty that I can only imagine for that process to take. Dude, like, yeah, that sounds par for the course. I have no idea how it's pronounced. That's fair. Okay, let me save because I'm not sure if I'm gonna get sent into the shackles of combat. Is there no saving spot?
What's going on?
That's the town's defense mechanism.
Yuffie!
Look out!
Can I command? Yes. Where did what come from?
Hey, you guys! I see you're still in top form.
What'd you expect? Looks like you're doing okay.
Well, what did you expect?
How are the others?
Great!
Hey, Yuffie, have you seen the king and Riku?
Nope. But I had a feeling I'd see you guys again.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
Is that supposed to be Leon? Everybody's working on stuff over at Merlin's house. Come on.
I need to check out my new abilities. Experience boost is dank. The more experience I have, the better equipped I'll be, because I'll be getting more. I'll be gaining an acceleration on achieving more abilities, so like, why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yikes. Man, your stream gives me nostalgia back to when I watched gameplay videos on YouTube. I think I understand what you're talking about, but do you mind elaborating on that? Because I used to do the same, man. Like, when I was growing up. I can't bind I can't bind any forms. Why? That sucks.
Give me strength. Yeah. 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 Yeah, this is it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'll go approach from the top first. My god, the synergy. The synergy is so good. I'm trying so hard to type in chat, but Team Fortress 2 is glitching everything. I'm sorry, man. The only thing I can think about is, like, I don't know. I don't know. The nostalgia is such a weird entity to elaborate on, but part of me feels as though I know what you're talking about, but like it's kind of hard for me to pinpoint, which is why I'm asking if like whenever you have the chance, like, yeah, can you please elaborate? Well, okay, so back when I was 6 or 7, my family had a Windows XP computer. Uh-huh. Before I go into Yensid's, no, Yensid's? No. Merlin's. Before I go into Merlin's, I gotta check out more of the area, because I want to collect as much as whatever I need to collect, whether it be chests or enemy experience. I didn't know English yet, but I used to just go into YouTube and watch whatever was in the homepage. That's fair. Nice, nice, nice. For me, when I was growing up, I watched gameplays a lot, because for me, like, I was broke. Like, really broke growing up. And, like, my parents didn't really understand my desires. And so they kind of just brushed off what I wanted a lot. And, like, that's just... It happens, right? It just happens. So, like, it is what it is. And I had to really rely on... If my uncle didn't have the games, then I would have to rely on watching them on YouTube, because, you know, where else am I going to get the information I'm seeking? Stuff like that. Eventually, a little channel called Guillermios appeared. He's still making vids to this day, and that's the main reason I'm a Nintendo fan now. That's awesome. I think I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Close enough pronunciation? Hello? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think I need high jump for that.
Meet the Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee.
We missed you.
Well, if you ain't in top shape.
I knew it.
Knew what?
A while back, everyone suddenly remembered you guys, all at the same time.
You remembered? Wait, does that mean you forgot about us?
Thanks.
So where have you guys been all this time?
We were sleeping.
Where? In cold storage?
It doesn't matter. This is great. Everyone's together again.
So, we're trying to find Riku and the King. Have you seen him? Right.
Sorry, but let us know if there's anything we can do to help, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Don't go thanking us just yet.
Hollow Bastion's got a problem. A big problem.
You mean like nobodies and heartless?
That's right.
Sounds like you could use our help.
Then let's cut to the chase. Sora, Donald, Goofy, we were hoping the three of you might give us a hand around here.
Like we're gonna say no?
I forgot who I'm dealing with.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Just think of it as a sort of Leon compliment.
Follow me to the Bailey. There's something you need to see.
Oh, I thought it was you. Right on time.
It's Brian!
Sora and the gang said they're gonna help out.
Splendid. We'll count on you.
Right.
Ah, yes. Did you give them the cards, dear?
Oh. Here. They're presents for you. Leon thought you might like to have them.
Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
Membership cards.
Kinda cool, huh?
Hey, thanks, Leah. Huh? Oh no! We're supposed to be at the Bailey!
So, I don't like that Squall was relegated to being called Leon. Like, I believe his surname is Leonhardt, so I kind of, like, excuse it. I understand. And maybe there was certain semantics that Nomura was going for, particularly for that. Leah is the name of a certain character that will be introduced later on in the series. It's a anagram of a character that we are already familiar with. I cannot say who, but I don't know if that is a foreshadowing or a sort of I just don't know if that particular moment there was like a foreshadowing to the future. I don't know, but I feel as though it's deliberate. But yeah, so what's happening with these forms, particularly the red form, the Valor form, its parent ability is, its native ability, rather, it's high jump, and I'll even reference it. Magica, okay. Alright, yeah, so yeah, so, let me just fix this up. I don't like how Blizzard is not on X, because to me, I associate Blizzard with blue, therefore I will bind it to the blue command. So, that, and usually I place lightning here, I put fire here, and I think I put cure here. So, I will place a potion there. Abilities right here. So this is its native ability, high jump. Jump a little higher than usual. The longer circle is pressed down, the higher to jump. At level 4, which is the highest level, the max level, that becomes level 3 for Sora, and anything that Sora inherits from Valor, it's a increment lower than what Valor has, because Valor is the parent ability, or the parent form, while Sora is like the inherited or the child of these particular forms, the base. Which is kind of weird to say, because in programming, from what I remember, the base is actually the parent, and what is inherited from the parent, it goes onto the child, and the parent is the base template. So it's weird that I actually say that this is the base template, rather Sora is the base template, and this is the parent, because Sora is being sort of being treated as the child inheriting abilities from the parent templates. That's actually a very weird scenario. Okay, let me save, and we'll keep going. I'm very happy that I have magic now. It opens up a lot of, like, combat prowess and options and combinations. It's actually fucking amazing. I just wanted to see if they had anything, like, useful to offer. So, I find it within myself to go back because it is within my desire not only to fight, but because it will, I think this is what transpires, in order to facilitate the growth of my drive gauge in the bottom right above the mana bar, I need to facilitate the shenanigans of combat. I think, if I recall correctly. I don't know if I am correct. Question: is Kingdom Hearts 1.5 a sequel or a remaster? Kingdom Hearts 1.5 is a very annoying titling structure that Nomura conjured up, if I'm getting my information correct, where it is the compilation or anthology of specifically Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, I think, and potentially 358 over 2 days, I think. I think. It's basically a compilation of remastered titles, as opposed to being ports of the original titles. It's an anthology. Oh god, that's a weird... Yeah, it's fucking awful. It's fucking like, look at this compilation, this anthology right here. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 HD remix. Like, come on. Like, what kind of... Like, come on. And then one of them is Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Like, what? And another one is Kingdom Hearts 0.2. Like, what? Like, what do you mean? What kind of crazy shit is that?
Look at that.
Oh!
We want to restore Hollow Bastion to what it used to be. Who knows? Maybe even something better. There's still a lot to do, but I'm sure we can handle everything. Except for that and that.
We'll handle them.
Well, that's good to hear. So, Sora, do you know what's going on then?
There's this guy, Pete, who's been going around plotting with the Heartless. But he's not smart enough to tie his own shoes. The ones we need to worry about are the nobodies.
And those Organization 13 guys in charge, too.
You called?
You're doing well.
Who's that?
This calls for a celebration.
What the fuck happened? The game started without your permission? What the fuck? Okay, I just want to make sure that I still had everything, because I didn't know where it was loading me into. What is the objective now? Head for the Bailey. Oh, that's interesting. Because because it sent me back. It restarted the entire battlefield of enemies, which is actually pretty good. I get to this is actually really good. What are you playing on in terms of console? PS4, PlayStation 4. I do not own a PS5, and I don't think I will anytime soon. I'd sooner get a Steam Deck than a PS5, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Check this out. This is so fucking cool. You don't... This game... look at the bottom right. Look at the drive gauge and look at the MP. What happens is that the mana is automatically getting restored, and the amount of absence is getting vacuumed in by the drive gauge. It is such a fucking magnanimous, beautiful system. And my god, it doesn't force the player to get punished by their utility of magic. Their utility of a wide array of might. It is so amazing. The combat in this game is so fucking good. I will stand by that. I think this combat system is the fucking best in the series. I do not see a reason to buy a PS5 at its current state. Yeah, fucking blows. And Sony, they're fucking delusional asses. They're just like, yeah, you know, thank God, like, we have made so many great sales. Like, I'm like, bro, how can you just, how do you find it within yourselves, the dumbasses that you are, to have such a huge disconnect with your audience, your fan base, to be like, yeah, yo, we're selling such good numbers, but hey, a lot of these people are just scalpers. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, fuck you. Such a bunch of fucking... It's just tomfoolery. It's just shenanigans. It's irresponsible.
Look at that.
Oh, so this is what happened. in modern gaming,
The Keyblade, a truly marvelous weapon. Were it only in more capable hands.
Show yourselves!
Organization 13!
Good, now we can settle this.
What a shame. And here I thought we could be friends.
Stop! What's the big idea?
Oopsie daisy.
Move!
Now, do you think that's polite? Shutting me down like that?
I said get out of the way!
As if. You can talk all you want, but that won't change a thing.
Then we are gonna make you move.
See, that would work if I were just any old dude. Except I'm not. I'm with the organization. Nothing any old about me.
Huh, tough talk for someone who stood on the sidelines while his nobody flunkies did the fighting.
Oh dear. I think you got the wrong impression.
You gonna cry?
As if. Why don't I remind you how tough the crowd you're dealing with really is?
Remind me?
That's right! You used to give me that same exact look.
I guess you think you can psych me out by saying really random stuff.
Gee, I just don't know. Be a good boy now.
Wait! Nuts, he got away.
That was weird. Who gave him the same look?
You know, I think he was just trying to confuse you.
Yeah, you're right. Only one me. The Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
Wow!
Huh?
What's this?
Gorge, you think?
Oh, now I get it. That must have been the gate Yen Sid talked about.
Oh boy!
Sorry to run, Leon. But other worlds are calling.
Organization 13. They look tough. Be careful out there.
See you soon.
What the fuck, decisive? What the shit is that?
Do my eyes deceive me? Does he really have the power to wield the Keyblade? He's nothing but a boy.
Give him a chance. It means he's straight as an arrow. He's pure of heart, unlike all of us here.
He had better be, or else he's worthless.
I truly hope he's enjoying himself on his adventure. Maybe he'd like a hand to determine his fate.
Hey, as long as it works in our favor, we can let him do what he wants for now. Then we'll all jump in if needed.
Those are bold words coming from you. Are you saying you'll volunteer to take care of it if things go wrong? Huh?
What? Me? No, you have the wrong guy. I'm not comfortable with that.
You act as though you have a conscience. When was the last time any one of us felt anything?
Truer words were never spoken. Well, I suppose the fun will have to wait.
Do you know what happens to those who lose their true purpose? Inevitably, they destroy themselves.
Gentlemen, the hero of the Keyblade has embarked on a new adventure. Make sure it is one he will remember. Now go.
It's so interesting that, like, that particular character who said, make sure he remembers, it's almost like he has this inclination, this tonation to what his statements is, towards indirectly saying to Sora, remember from whence you came. And it's so interesting to see all these different, like, cataclysmic characters being sent off into their respective destinations to be the impediments towards, and almost the milestones towards Sora's incoming progress and journey. I cannot remember for the life of me what kept me playing. I cannot remember any justification as to why you're playing.
It's gone!
Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's a good game for its time. And I respect that you choose to come back to, like, the hellacious nature that that game is. But, man, I fired it up for less than 15 minutes, and I was like, bro, this game feels bad. I think it's mostly because I played it on my phone, and as you know, mobile games mostly suck. That's fair. That is a completely fair stance to have. I don't know if we ever spoke about that you played on your phone, because playing it on the using a controller, a handheld controller, it just feels so bad. Also, I can't play it on my phone anymore. The place where the buttons are. Oh man, that's tough. I'm sorry. Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. What am I envisioning? I think that's good. as long as I got my PC, I'll be alright. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, not bad. Okay, so I can't do that. That's disgusting. Oh, that's gross. Yeah. This looks fucking awful. Why? 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 Is it because I don't have any? What the fuck? Or is it because I use all my availables? What? It doesn't have any firepower because I don't have any fire. Yeah. Tonight I will be back streaming. I'm still gonna keep going until dinner, right? And then afterwards I'm gonna shower up, chill, recuperate from this stream. That's what I want to do after dinner, and then I'll get ready for my night stream, which is gonna be Death Stranding. Death Stranding later. Yeah, that sounds good for me. It's actually really hard to see what the fuck is going on. It's honestly a really well-balanced starter ship. Not bad. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck about this shit. Battle level 10. I don't know what level am I. Let me open up this too. No shit. This one is so good because of all the combat focused prowess that it has available. I just have to be careful because I don't think it's as well equipped with it when it comes down to health. Not bad. Oh, my neck. So this should be Beauty and the Beast, right? Okay, so I really do have to go here. Mulan! The OG Mulan, not the live action one, you fucking garbage. God, I love this game.
See that, Mulan? It's Shan Yu, leader of the Hun army. Come on, girl. This is your big chance. I can see it now. Fa Mulan whoops public enemy #1. You're gonna be famous. I'm talking A-list.
Mushu, I'm not sure. I haven't even joined the army yet. I have to take my father's place to preserve the Fa family honor. I just hope I don't get discovered.
Whatever. You're just scared. Admit it.
Aren't you?
Huh?
Let's get the jump on him.
Gorge, maybe we better look before we leap. Is that Mushu?
That's right. I know you heard of me. I'm little, lethal, and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon dander up.
Hey, Mushu, we missed you.
Yeah, well, you better hope I miss you, or else you're Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Do you know them?
Know them? Man, we used to kick all kinds of bad guy butt together. Yeah, you know I help these guys out of a lot of tight spots, because I'm a mighty dragon, right?
Something like that. And you are?
I'm Mulan. No, I mean...
Ping!
Mulan Ping.
Just Ping. I am Ping, son of Fazu.
You know Mushu?
Mushu's one of my family's guardians.
We didn't know we were borrowing somebody as important as a family guardian.
Yeah, that's right. And that puts you three up to your eyeballs in debt to Ping here. Well, guess what, kiddies? It's payback time.
Mushu.
Ah, they don't mind. Ain't that right?
Sounds fair.
See, Ping here was just on his way to join the Imperial Army. We gotta go find the other recruits over at the training camp.
Would you join us? It'll be easier to fit in if I'm with guys like you.
What do you mean, fit in?
Well, don't worry about that.
You're pretending to be a boy, aren't you?
Huh? You're a girl?
You didn't notice?
Not me.
I think it's working.
I don't know. Those two would fall for anything.
I'm right here.
Okay, why? What about Valor? This is gonna be such a heavy, combat-centric bit party. Ping. Nice. Let me just give you a ping on Discord. Ansem reports, I forgot. Secret Ansem Report 7. While beings born of darkness and those lacking hearts may find them convenient, it is dangerous for others to make such use of the corridors of darkness. I got a cough. Darkness erodes the heart. In search of a place to proceed with my research and planning away from prying eyes, I found myself in Twilight Town. It is a quiet village, forgotten in the chasm between light and darkness. I situated myself in the basement of an abandoned mansion standing beyond the woods. My underground research resulted in one new discovery after another. When a heartless is born, the body and soul left behind are reborn into this world as a different being. So, is it saying that the soul that gets reborn is the heartless, and the body is the nobody? They possess different intentions than their heartless brethren. Whoa. Okay, so the heartless is born and it has the heart. So the body is a nobody, then what's the soul? It's not the... It can't be the enemies from Birth by Sleep because that came from a specific person. So who's the soul? Or are they saying that the body and soul are the nobody, what constitutes the nobody? They possess different intentions than their heartless brethren. While it is unclear what these sentient things are after, it would appear that they are responsible for much bedlam, or bedlam, I think it's bedlam, in the world. My erstwhile friend the king and his subjects, along with a hero wielding the Keyblade, are battling the heartless even as a new threat approaches. This new threat, they have given themselves a fitting name. Oh, so they are. Yeah. So like, Heartless is the prison of a form that contains a heart, and the soul and the body get sent into the form as nobodies. This new threat, they have given themselves a fitting name, I suppose. These non-beings nobodies. A great number of nobodies have lost a human form, as have the heartless, yet the nobody born of someone with a strong heart retained its shape with but the faintest visible changes. It appears my betrayers have retained their human forms as nobodies and are gathering more followers in hopes of furthering a new scheme. Organization 13, formed of 13 nobodies with my betrayers at its core, has divided into two. They are said to be carrying out some sort of research. Seeking to uncover the plans of this organization, I have decided to head for where 6 of its members have gathered, towering over the outer limits of the realm between darkness and light, Castle Oblivion. Interesting. So, this person... Secret ransom report. This person... This sets up the premise of Chain of Memories. Yeah. Okay. The party command has been added. Cool. Okay. Bury the light deep within. Cast aside is now coming home. We're burning chaos in the wind. Did I save? Yes, I did. Drifting in the ocean all alone. I have so much ability points, I don't need to increase anything. And they seem to be good, I think. Yeah, so let me just hold on to the ability points. In this place, I'm gonna have to use drive a lot.
Remember, girl, and leg.
About time we got some grub.
Hey, no cutting.
Back off.
Space and line.
Wonder what they're serving for lunch today. Knuckle sandwiches.
That does it.
Please.
Please?
What a girl.
Knock it off.
Knock what off?
You punched me.
What a shrimp! Who you calling a shrimp, Panda Lips? I'm a bona fide guardian dragon.
Let's just get back in line, okay?
Whose side are you on? I just got slugged.
Want some more?
Soldiers, get back in line.
The captain.
What are they?
Heartless. Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah,
I hope you're
fucking
ready.
soldiers. What a bunch of fucking cowards you are.
Light. Yeah. It's over. This is it. It's over.
Hey, here, boy. Oh no! Fuck! Damn. Yeah, hell yeah.
It's your boy.
A strange figure. A mob. Okay, let's see. I need to save. For that, I definitely need high jump and glide.
Donald!
Oh, you fucking cuckold. Oh! Run! Damn! What? Good thing I used Valor into this battle. You gotta be fucking my asshole. You what? Oh, you fuck! Oh my god, what are you doing, cucklord? Fuck your asshole, dude. Just suck dick. Oh my god, dude. Oh!
Fuck!
Dude!
Oh, go away!
Okay.
Holy!
I just want to make sure there's no chest that I'm missing.
Are you fucking my ass?
need to save. If I recall correctly, going up there, it's going to be an army of Heartless that I'm facing off against. Alright, let us run it. You suck fuck ass. I can't access my menu? Yo, what? Dude, suck my fucking dick!
Yeah.
I'm just coming back here to reset the checkpoint. No pun intended, because I didn't even realize this is a checkpoint. Dude, suck! Dude, fuck your ass. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, you're a fuck ass. Dude, suck me off, man. You fuck ass.
This is it. This is it. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
Heal me! Yo, I'm a fucking... I'm gonna reset the checkpoint, because fuck that noise. Oh. No! this is going to be the perfect stopping point because it's 3 hours and I'm fucking burning out, boy. Oh, fuck yeah. Just trying to check if there's anything that I'm missing like this, or if there are any chests. Cool. That is the end. And yeah, this is so fun. I gotta keep playing more of this. In fact, depending on like... Actually, no, I don't think I'll be playing this through the week. I need the week to take a break from this. These like streaming. I can't... I just want streaming to be like a habitual sort of activity where it will allow me to document the games that I want to play, and I don't want to play games during the week. I want to train on my off time. So yeah, maybe Wednesdays. Those are always like up in the air because those are my like optional training days. So yeah. All right. Until next time.